after we've lost everything, we're free to do anything.
Oh, no, whenever you would stay my baby, I know that my mother would never. Raise up, step my back.
Hi, Mom, what do you think?
My God, you look like a gangster.
They really don't.
I agree 100%.
Dude, as soon as a woman, and it happens very young, I'm not going to say what age, but women figure it out. Oh, okay, guys want to have relations with me. At that very moment, the hindbrain says, we're going to stop all maturation process. Well, why? Because we now have everything we need to get everything we need. But that maturation process starts up when their options start to dwindle. Now, all of a sudden, when you're 32, 33 years old and dudes ain't trying to holler as much, whoa, wait a minute. Now, I guess we do need to learn to cook and clean. We need to learn to not be a fucking bitch.
You have to go talk to women. Because listen, there's going to be a risk in approaching every single one. Not every single one is going to go according to plan, but there will be some that do.
Imagine thinking that Andrew Tate is an example of healthy growth.
Imagine taking dating advice from a girl who sells PR kits on TikTok and Instagram and looks single, honestly.
Let me tell you why your girl wants you back, fam. She wants you back not because you gave her space, because you tend to think that you played the game right and you gave her space and then now she just can't live without you and you did no contact right and all that bullshit. That's not what happened. She wants you back because all of the other guys don't want her. She's tired of getting tossed up and fucked and ducked, and they not committing to her because they see her for who she truly is, right? They know her. They know she a thotty. They know she ain't to be taken serious. You don't know that. So when she get tired of that, she comes back to the safe duck. She comes back to you, the safe guy. You understand what I'm saying? Don't ever forget that. That's why they come back. She couldn't replace you like she thought she could. She's back because they not giving her the simple energy that she needs that you give her. That's why. They see her for who she is and you don't. She came back because she wants to make sure you still stupid. She wants to make sure she has her place holder. She came back because she can't get a sucker like you nowhere else.
Did you ever think that maybe you weren't as good of a catch as you originally thought? Did you consider maybe your ex felt unappreciated in the relationship? Not loved, not supported, and not gifted the one thing every single person likes to have? Validation that they were important to you? Because if no contact hasn't caused them to reach out yet, either they were already emotionally detached from the relationship long before it ended, or they're in a new rebound relationship they are truly happy with. Either way, you shouldn't stress yourself about it, because would you truly want a man or woman back who wouldn't actually give you their all, be fully invested in building again, or just wasn't emotionally available to you? Likely not, right?
Okay, it's funny as fuck that you unfriended her, but like actually, hold on one second. Welcome back to another episode of People Don't Understand the Irony That Comes Out of Their Own Mouth. So the bottom image is, no man wants a woman who ... we don't care. So no man wants a woman who ... and after that, the women don't care. Fine. But if you go up to the top, no woman wants a man who respects Andrew Tate in the slightest. But if you take what they just said in the post below, the answer is still, we don't care. You can't criticize someone for saying something and then turn around and say the exact same thing. And before anyone says it, I don't want to hear a single person say, oh, it's purposely ironic. You think these people are smart enough to acknowledge that? You think these people are smart enough to even understand what irony is? Like, we don't care either. If you don't want a boyfriend who likes Andrew Tate, have fun dating a child.
Men are not worthy of marrying nowadays.
Why do you think
that? Because most of you are broke, so you a joke.
Well, why would I date you when you have that mindset?
No! Women are the prize, men are the demise.
Okay, but the thing is, women are in charge of who they want to date, but men are in charge of who they want to marry. And it seems like a lot of men don't.
It seems like a lot of men don't want to marry somebody like you. So maybe work on yourself. Men need to work really hard while I do nothing for me to give them a chance. It seems like
if you're a male and you're under 30, you're not a man. And, you know, that's not a dig on anybody that's under 30, but it's just the simple fact that until you reach about the age of 30, you're not even approaching something that is like marriage, right? Guys that are under 30, when I was that age, and I see it with guys across the board, being under 30 and being married, man, that you're sitting there going, what the f do? You know, I mean, because it's, you know, we're not structured that way. That period of time when you're not a man is for you to build yourself into a man, to become that thing. And having that burden of a woman and of a responsibility of a family is just not appropriate at that time, because you need to build yourself, because later on you're going to be having that, and you have to have all that structure to fall back on to be able to be the leader and to be able to be the foundation and the rock for the family.
Pack her.
It's the #1 red flag in a female. Bro, if you feel yourself hesitating and validating her because you feel like she might start moving different, take it to the head on some funny type ish, pack her up, bro. Pack her.
If you're a dude listening to this right now, stop getting sucked into the spiritual and law of attraction and manifestation community of all that stuff that's led by women. Listen, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? They work, but understand that is a feminine energy-based thing. So when you hear women talk about affirmations for abundance, this and that, yes, it works, but it applies more to the feminine. Us as men, masculine energy, we are external, we're forward carving, we create, we work and receive abundance through creation and giving and providing value. So you're not gonna get what you want by just sitting there. You need to create, or nothing's gonna happen.
They have the audacity to ghost you? Like, baby, look in the mirror. How am I dating down and you're...
So, I'm no scientist, but here's my theory, is that they may be more ugly on the outside, but you're more ugly on the inside.
Why is it always the subpar motherfuckers that end up ghosting? Like, you show up to the date and you're kind of like, yeah, he's not as good as the profile.
See, y'all think looks mean everything so much that y'all be surprised when you get ghosted. You think little of this man, and maybe he recognized that through his experiences with you, and that's probably why he dipped out. He did himself a favor, and you at the same time. Now you don't have to deal with his subpar ass no more.
Today, I'm not a 9-to-5 woman. I don't want a 9-to-5 guy. I don't want a guy who has a job. I want a guy who makes fast. All this is just code for, I need an entrepreneur. I need a guy who understands my mind.
Why is it that y'all wait till y'all old and broke down to want to settle down? Most women want to get married while they in their prime.
That's just the same thing that y'all women do. Let's take high school for instance. The popular cheerleader. You know, she don't want to fuck with the nerd dude right now because he lame. She want to go fuck with the football player that, you know, he got a lot of shit going, but, you know, he don't want to be tied down to one female. And those are the low value men, but in their eyes, the high value men. So 4 years down the road, or let's say 10 years down the road, that same nerd that she wanted to talk to, he a high value man now. I'm talking about like he making 6 figures and everything, no kids. And she come back into his life, and the same dude that she was fooling with in high school, she got 4 kids by. But then when she meet him, the guy that she didn't want to get no play in high school, now that she all beat up, rusted, toe up, and got kids and he don't, now she want to give him a chance. See, most women want to wait till they got kids by a dude that don't want to take care of them till they raggedy and toe up. Don't want to make the low value man wait, but want to make the good man wait. You see how that is? So for future references, you can't get on TikTok and try to make a valid point if you're not gonna turn your stitch on. Cause I've been having TikTok since 2020, and regardless of how long the fucking video is, you can always turn the stitch on. When you make a video like this, only way how you gonna get respect out of people is if you turn your stitch on for people to answer it. I shouldn't have to screenshot this video to respond to you, and you just respond back and say, hold on, let me see if I can turn it on because the video too long. No, we're not doing that. You know you can turn this motherfucker on. You just know what you said was some bull. And it's no disrespect, but you talking about only men wait till they old to get married? Baby, there's more women in this world than men. And there's plenty of y'all that will dog a man the fuck out. And then when it's y'all turn to get dogging out, y'all want to say, all men not shit. But I get me wrong, you know, some men, they do some bullshit too, you know. But it's the majority of y'all that want to be like, I'm celibate until I get married to the good man after you already got 3 kids. Why should he already gotta wait, the good man, when you have already got kids? I don't understand that point. Do not make the good man wait just because of the bullshit that the bad man did. I don't understand that shit. Like and follow for more videos like this, man. And ma'am, this video is no intentions to try to make you feel bad and anything. It's just when you, from future references, when you say something about the other opposite gender, like all my videos, they got stitch on. Turn yours on too. Don't turn them off. Don't tuck the tail, baby.
Here's what will happen when men are actually high value, when men are actually full stack. You get to have amazing experiences with women. You don't have to put on any facades or any personas. You can be romantic with women. You can be intimate with women. You can even be nice to women, dare I say it. You can be a nice guy to women. You will get a woman's best behavior and genuine desire when you carry yourself as if you're a man who needs to be respected because you respect yourself. It starts with you as an individual, and it starts with you as a man at the top.
That is not true at all. That's not even a little true. It's false. No way. Not this time. So put down the mascara, honey, and use your brain for a minute. If you have one. You actually think that women can impregnate themselves? And that isn't a big deal to you? Besides, if you don't need no man, as you suggest, then I sure hope you don't expect men to pay for your meals when you go out on a date. I hope when that check comes, you're reaching for it every single time. But as we know, classic thing, I have never heard of a feminist who remains a feminist when the check hits the table.
I want to know what happened to all our action heroes. Remember in the 80s, you had Seagal, you had Stallone, you had Arnie, you had Jean-Claude Van Damme, you had the dude who plays Ivan Drago, can't remember his name right now, Dolph Lundgren. You had all these big, strong men, and nobody told them what to do, and no girl ever beat them up. And they were big, and they were muscly, and they were brave. And this is what boys looked up to become a man. You used to watch these movies when you were young, and you wanted to be like them. Look at the modern action heroes. Look who they choose to play heroes. Look at the dork, the last guy who played Spider-Man. He looks like a geek.
And what girls think is hot has nothing to do with what boys think is hot, like at all.
I think the funniest example of this is like when guys start going to the gym more often and become gym rats. They realize that the attention they get more often comes from other guys than it does from women. When I post a thirst trap of a pump from the gym, straight guys are not afraid to swipe up at all. Because when they see other guys in the gym that are jacked, or they see guys on Instagram that are jacked, they don't see that as threatening to their masculinity. They see that as encouragement, or even like motivation. When I post a gym selfie like this, or this, it doesn't get nearly as much attention from girls compared to something like this. Guys will understand that yes, women are attracted to physical features, but they're way more interested in energy. And the reason guys don't understand this is because so much of the content we consume and the media we consume is created not only for men, but by men, not by women. So you're only seeing things that guys think women want, not something that women are creating and telling you what they actually want.
See, one of the reasons that women will continuously meet men here and there that will only make them a temporary girlfriend and never anything serious is because men kind of picked up on women's games. Okay, and I'm not saying all women are like this, but men are realizing that in the beginning, this is the best version of you I'm gonna get. You're gonna be on your best behavior, you're gonna keep yourself in check, you'll go down on me, there's gonna be a lot of sex, you'll be nurturing, caring, I'll get the occasional back rub, you'll make me the occasional meal, and I'll really like this. You know, this will really be what I want, and women know this is what men want. So I have to do this in order to get him. Now, once you get this man, you're about to do the grand reveal. You're about to take your mask off and show him the real you. And he's gonna look down on his lap and see a bunch of fucking baggage and trauma that he didn't sign up for. And he's gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? These past few months have been amazing. What the fuck is all this? So it's almost like SpongeBob. You know, when Patrick and SpongeBob ride the hooks all the way to the surface, but they jump off at the last moment, that's what's happening. Because they know once I reach the surface, I'm about to meet the real version of you. I don't want to meet the real version of you. I'll take this fake version of you that you created in order to get me, and I'll jump off at the last moment. And women are mad about this. It's understandable, but you gotta understand, you're false advertising, because that ain't the real you. You did all this shit in order to get this man. Once you have him, you know the sex and the fun and all that bullshit is about to die down. And men are like, well, I never wanted it to die down. I liked how you were before. Like, what the fuck is this? So women will come on here, and especially in person, and be like, in order to keep a woman, be the man you were that got her. But when it comes to y'all doing that, y'all are like, fuck that, I can't maintain that personality, I can't maintain that fake persona I made. I just did that in order to get him. So men will do the temporary boyfriend-girlfriend situation because, well, that's the best treatment they're gonna fucking get.
Fellas, when you date a girl, from time to time, they're all gonna do this. The infamous pullback. Women will pull back from a guy they're dating. It happens to everyone. It will happen to you. This is how you handle it, and I'm gonna go over the common reasons why a woman pulls back. Reason number one, there was another man in the picture, could be ex, could be someone else she was dating. She likes that person more, so she's gonna go back to them instead of dealing with you now. This is why some women go hot and cold on you. They give you mixed feelings because there's another man in the picture, okay? That is reason number one why they pull back. How do you handle this? You pull back. You fight fire with fire. Go with the flow. If they do it, you fucking do it. That's it. You don't chase. I just made a video about that. You don't pursue her anymore. If that don't work out between her and the guy, she will come back to you. I promise you. Reason number two, if they know you're that dude, you're that playboy, you're that player, they're going to want the power in the relationship. This is why they pull back. They want you to chase. Whoever's chasing has the least power in the relationship and its feminine energy. There's a difference. A man has to pursue a woman in the beginning. That's attractive. That's masculine energy. After, now the person that's chasing, that's feminine energy. But I had a girl try pulling this shit on me. She kept giving me this whole spiel how, oh, I'm the one that steers the ship. I'm the one in control. I'm the leader. All this other fucking masculine bullshit that men don't fucking want to hear. I played it cool. I didn't give in. I just said, all right, cool. That's what I texted her back. I knew what she was doing. I've had girls do this before. I already know what time it is. You ain't fucking getting one over me. I'm sorry, sweetie. Within a week and a half, she ended up coming back. She gave in. She knew I wasn't falling for that bullshit. I wasn't weak. So she had to reach out to me because she knew this wasn't the guy. This didn't work like it does with all the other fucking beta males out there who chase her, who give her what she wants, and now she has the power, and now you are carrying her purse and tying her fucking shoes. Congratulations, bro. But this is why women do this. These are the two main reasons. There's more, I'm sure, okay? But these are the two reasons why a woman does this. I love it when a woman pulls back because she wants the power in the relationship and she realizes this ain't the guy. Because now you have all the power as a man. Remember that, fellas.
I wanted to say something, but I don't know if kids are watching.
Say it. Yeah, just say it. Go.
Are you sure there are no, kids here.
I'm sure. Not one. Just say it. Say it with your chest.
Oh my God,
bro!
I hate build up for nothing.
That's only me.
That's exactly what Fresh does, actually. So you picked the perfect girl. He does that shit on stream too.
Oh, let me tell y'all a story. You know what? No. I'm not gonna say it.
Hey, what is it?
The chat just goes L Fresh.
Listen, man.
What do you mean, like, she's a feminist, like, till the bill comes? Like, anyways, like, I can say the same about men. Like, you're a man till it comes to the part when you have to show your dick, and there's none.
This is a dick size joke?
They want men to be weak because here's why. Like, if you want to break a society, the first thing that you do is you make the men weak. And the other thing that you do is you over-sexualize society. And they've done this on purpose. That's why, like, in schools, they'll be like, porn is healthy. It's normal to watch porn, right? Like, you know, masturbate as much as you can. Okay, cool. So you're going to lower your testosterone. And the most important thing is you are going to bring about a feeling of shame. And on the spectrum of emotion, shame is the worst thing you can feel. Guilt is above shame because shame means fundamentally I'm a bad person.
So we've been trying to work through some internalized shame that's being projected and figuring out what exactly is the root cause and trying to just cut out anything that would invite unnecessary voices in, which is very hard when I'm trying to be so vocal about everything.
The man she's talking about is a world-renowned chef that is now her ex-husband, and I have to say this in her defense. He got on one knee and proposed to her, understanding her past. She didn't lie to him, so I can't really feel bad for her. But Mia Khalifa is an ex-adult film actress who did her scenes in her family's religious garment. Conveniently enough, after she got all the money and quit, she had an enlightenment. She wanted to become an adult film industry activist. So she started to pop up in the media saying that she only did it for 2 months, complaining that the industry was predatory because she was young and they only paid her $12,000. But Bang Bros decided to speak out about this because what are you gonna do? Cancel them? They have the most loyal following in the world. Do you know how loyal you have to be with all of the free content in the world to subscribe to Bang Bros? Bang Bros said she lied about being in the industry for only 2 months. She had actually been in the industry for 2 years and 9 months to be specific. Also, while not disclosing how much she made with the other 3 companies she worked with, she made a whopping $174,000 with Bang Bros alone. Not only that, but if you actually want to move on with your life and start to get taken seriously, why would you continue to use the stage name that the industry gave you? Sounds like you got a nice hefty paycheck, and once you started to regret it, you quit. And once you quit, you realized you started to become irrelevant, so you hopped back in the media. And once the media didn't take you seriously, you started complaining and blaming the industry. But if you say you want to get out of the sex industry, why would you start an OnlyFans? And look, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. You're a grown, consenting adult. Make your own decisions. But with decisions come consequences. And when the consequences come knocking, you can't start blaming other people. You got to be accountable for your own decisions. Till next time.
The first sign of a man who's truly failed is he starts blaming women.
I told my son years ago, everything's your fault. And of course, he didn't know what that meant. So I told him, I can't control what other people do. I can only control what I do. And you're going to come across bad people, and you're going to find yourself in bad situations. What I can control, however, is my reaction. I can control the choices that I make, and I can control what did I learn from that? So I've picked the wrong woman more than once, unfortunately. But I'm not mad at women. I'm not even mad at those individual women. I have to step back and think, could I have avoided that? And in every single instance that I really regretted going out with somebody, I could look back and I saw the red flags. I don't mean retrospectively, real time, in the moment. I saw the red flags, but I justified them away, told myself, no big deal, it'll be okay. It was not okay. It was a big deal. Those red flags I saw, very real warning signs, and they did come to fruition, and I did regret picking that woman. So who's at fault here? That woman? I can't control her, but I can control the choices that I make. I can be responsible for my own actions.